Welcome everyone to today's live stream. More Mechanica fun, more fun with conveyors, new conveyors, and seeing if what we can make work, what we can't make work, and hopefully me not pulling my hair out. And there's Timmy. He's kind of hiding. I'm surprised he's actually stuck his head out because he was kind of like burrowed in there, didn't want to show off. Hi, Xbox Devin, Mina. Thanks for joining in. Always good to have people we know and new names. I would say new faces, but I don't see your faces. Pierre, hello. How are you? Did anybody hear about the truck heist? the NVIDIA graphics card truck heist that happened the other day in California? Hi, Jenny. Thanks for joining as well. So yeah, you know, it's bad enough to get a graphics card right now. So apparently some people decided to steal not one or two from a store. They decided to steal the whole truck full of graphics cards on its way to distribution, whatever it is, on its way from San Francisco before to distribution center. And they stole an entire truck full of 30 series graphics cards, anywhere from $330 a card to $1,960 a card MSRP, which means, you know, the cards at $330 for a card, normal retail price is probably gonna sell for $900 once they hit it on the lawn. Apparently they have all the serial numbers, so be careful if you are trying to buy some cards right now. Make sure you try to register it quickly for warranty, because the serial number matches up to the stolen ones. It won't activate the warranty. So when you do that, you'll find out that it's a stolen card. You can report it back to eBay or wherever you end up buying it from, because I'm sure these are not going to go through like Amazon or Newegg. These are going to be eBay. Thank you, Devin. We're going to try to have a good day. Yeah, big money. I'm sure it's either... It says 3090s were in the shipment as well. My thought was, you know, they know it's not going to be as good with the lower cards, but they might have just been saying, let's steal these and try to do some crypto mining. It may very well be somebody mining Bitcoin or Ethereum thinking, oh yeah, we steal all these cards and that saves us a ton of money there, you know, to get more crypto. You know, who knows? These might be people that if they steal the cars, they might be stealing power too, so they don't have to spend any money on anything really. But I'm thinking at least some of those cars are going to end up on eBay, because they're probably going to say, if it is a whole thing of crypto mining, they're going to look at it as how much power does it take to run one of these cars versus what is actually going to add to the processing for the cryptocurrency. So they're probably gonna be selling at least the lower end cards, I would think, online. So yeah, again, if you do order a card off eBay or something like that because you're really desperate to get a new card, make sure you try to register the warranty quickly. Like as soon as you get it, register the warranty. So if it's a stolen one, it'll say it's stolen. They've already got those marked, and you can, you know, file a complaint with eBay, not the seller. Just report it to eBay or whoever, you know, the marketplace you buy it from. Say, yeah, this seller sold me a stolen card, and that way they can get their account suspended and stop them from selling on that, at least that account. They'll probably open another one up, I'm sure. All right, let's go ahead. We'll dive in. Timmy's just gonna lay here. He's here for emotional support as usual, but you know, today he's just being very relaxed. That's what it is. He's here for relaxing support. All right, we'll get the game going as soon as it recognizes it's open. I think. Oh. No, there it goes. Always takes a second. I don't know why. It always takes a moment for it to recognize the game is open. That's right, Timmy. It's okay. I got it. It's covered. You just, you know, keep your head there. So yeah, we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to get some more stuff done. I've actually got the buddy bots unlocked. I went ahead and did buddy bots between last time and now. So go ahead and knock that out. I got a bunch of supplies. Now, I want to say I had that conveyor piece in here, and I had to take it out. Besides the fact it wasn't really necessary, I took it out because, as you can see, the support posts appear after I load the save. You know, not when I place it down, it's later it renders in. And it had a support post here where this is, I guess, on top of the actual structure and going to that. There's a support post going through the foundation all the way down to the ground below. And it was really throwing me off. Like here, you can see the support post, and there goes random stutters. Support posts for these are going through the floor piece. So I'm hoping that gets changed with the next update, because that's going to cause a lot of problems if you're building the conveyors up on higher levels, on higher floors, because you're going to have it sticking all the way down through your lower floors. And it only does it to a certain point. Like here, I've got these, but it doesn't do that. Also, the weird conveyor thing here is me testing out stuff to elevate the conveyor up. And you see, I got it to go up, but the only way I did that was crates. I don't know why the crates are special, but that's what it is. Other stuff I've tested doesn't work, but the crates, it seems to let me stack above it. Good, lovely Saturday afternoon to you too, Felonious. Thanks for joining in. So let's see. Oh, I've already got this. Again, I went ahead and got the buddy bots done. So I'm gonna point out another catch here. Let me just make sure, let me just put it up on, you know what, fence. Yeah, even the fence doesn't really work very well with, letting the conveyors move to it. But here you can see buddy bots will input items here and it outputs here. So this is where we want the conveyor to attach. It won't attach. It does not snap to it. So you really are going to be, I mean, there's a lot of stuff it's not snapping to. And then I get this weirdness. It snaps to various angles along there. And see, I don't have, it doesn't say hit control to stop snapping. It just snaps there, and if I turn this way, it does nothing. So it's very odd. But if I put this here, now I have hold control to ignore snapping, and it actually works. So it doesn't let you ignore snapping on the first conveyor. I guess like you're supposed to have it snapping to an input or an output. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of stuff that obviously does not have snapping set up yet and is going to need snapping. So, yeah, I'm really hoping this will get fixed, but we're going to still see what we can do with these today. Pick Rob, thanks for joining in. Well, what's good is we got an attack coming in. So we got some irritate. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I got to show off. I did, you know what, let's just jump down before they get here. I changed things up. No longer relying on the laser detection here. And it's actually working really well for collection. I built down, it's a full length beam, the short beam, and then a corner segment. And please don't mess up my crates there. Oh, oh, did not mean to fall off and bump into him. I was just trying to keep them from destroying my steps. So it's a full-length beam, the short beam, the corner joint piece, was it the... No, here. Not that, I just did the full quad joint in case I want to build off later. So it's that on each corner, then it's a full length followed by a short piece to get it kind of centered, and then just comes back up and connects there. And that way I've got it mounted with, I actually did it lower, but it was so low I was like, I'm about to bump my robot head into it. I know the big guys will bump into it. That was the problem I was having before. So I've got that. We've got just batteries in on the vacuum, and also the vacuum does not snap to the conveyors. So I'm hoping I can find a way to set the conveyors up. Red lights mean it's dangerous. So when I have other stuff later, I'll know to stay away. And I'm hoping I could do like a Tesla or something like that off the edges. But it is working pretty well. As you can see, I don't have any drops here. I have had a couple things not pick up where they get into that little dancing act in the very top area and it just never pulls it in all the way. But for the most part, it seems to be the exact height I needed for it to just, yeah, immediately pull everything in. And it's not, you know, I think it was 25 seconds is what I did for the timer on the vacuum, just to give it a little extra time to pick up the last pieces. Yeah, 25 seconds, turns the lights off, turns vacuum off, and I've got 6 repetitions right now at 3.5 seconds, so it gives time for the laser sword to swipe and then reset before it messes up. Mr. Spicy flexing. Oh yeah, look, yeah. Your friends aren't online and you're lonely. Yeah. Just, well then don't be their friends. Don't be like that. Just be like, hey, if you're lonely, you know, just call a friend up. Go hang out with somebody. Chat with them online, you know. That's what we're doing here. I need... Oh, I don't have any wood on hand. Let's see. I have... Yeah, I got still some crates. Let's just use some more crates. Again, I've been testing different stuff here. I don't have everything tested. But I have been testing a few things, and crates are the only thing I keep seeing consistently work with this. With the conveyor. So if I do this, even if I get it to go the right way, it goes straight. Or it will point down. It does go straight to a certain degree, but in some cases, it just starts pointing down. Also don't know what the thing is on that anymore. I still don't know. I don't know what that's about. But let's see. We're going to go... How about here? I'm just going to... Doesn't have to snap, but I'm doing that just to make sure it's nice and clean. And I just need it to be tall enough that it lets me target the top. Apparently, I got it too far out. That's not working. So, yeah, and see, it does that weird thing where I get to a certain point, and then it just says, I'm snapping this way. And it's just snapping over to, like, a weird angle. So I think I can do this a little differently. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I'm thinking scaffold kind of thing. Like, maybe if I just do that. Alright, if that's there, then we'll just snap there. And see, I get the little marker there for snapping. But that has no real application to the conveyors that I've been able to see. What is that? Yeah. All right. So if I do that, let's just say I do right there, and it falls over. Okay. So a crate scaffold is not the way to go. Maybe if I did like beams or something to support it and do that. But yeah, that seems to be the only way I've been able to get this to actually stack the right way. Or, you know, to elevate the right way. I don't know why it's so difficult. And wow, I actually got like stuck there. I don't know why I was stuck. I have noticed, even not streaming, not doing anything else, nothing running, and it's not saving, it's nothing to do with the autosave. I have noticed just random pauses where it just just lags up completely for a moment. It's still not. Oh, wait, did I get? There we go. Okay. So yeah, see, I can build upwards and get it taller and taller, but it's a weird method to do it. To have to do a crate to do that. I would think beams, the little steel poles we have, stuff like this, would be a snapping point automatically for it to run along, but it doesn't seem to do that. I think I'm gonna have to go get a lot of trees. And, yeah, we're gonna get a lot of wood today. Ballistics Boy, hi! Thanks for joining in. Called the N-word. Wow. Why would you say, why would you have to do that? Especially if, you know, he's supposed to be your friend or something. I don't know. Arachnud. Zionism. Alright. No trees. Yeah, I will grab some. How much? I've got 101 crystals. A good opportunity to get some more. We're got I mean, some of this research is going to be 60 crystals each, so I'm going to say at least 200 to 300 more crystals needed for this today. I shut off my production over here for fuel because it was overflowing so badly. And I'm trying to get only the minimum going right now, so I don't just have to incinerate stuff. You know, I really would like to see an option to break down certain things, or maybe upgrade. Like, oh, it's coal powered, but if you do this, you can upgrade it to petrol powered. You know, and then upgrade with this kit. You know, upgrade it to being electric powered or something like that. It'd be cool if we could have like a sequence like that, so we're not just throwing away the older model, you know. Let's see. Ooh, almost out of coal. That's a big difference now. 18 to 3. Yeah, usually it's been fairly close, but I guess now it's finally getting to that point that the efficiency of turning the furnace off in between smelting jobs is actually helping more. Let's grab. Yeah, I don't have any coal on hand. Grab some coal. And let's see, what was that I had? I've done this. So we're going to get this going now. It's only going to take 30, so that's good. We're going to get a bunch of laser swords done, and then I want to see if... Oh, wait, you know what? I saw it. Not here, it does it, but on other stuff. Like here, if I overfilled the fuel with coal, I saw it actually put coal into the input on it. I did see that. I was like, I just assumed it was stacked only in the fuel slot, but no, I did it, and it stacked the coal into the input for the smelting, which doesn't work anyway. So yeah, there's a few quirks that are definitely going to be fixed with these new designs. Oh, I don't have glass. I do have glass. Never mind. All right. 10 of each. All right, let's get some better defenses and more crates. And I'm going to... I'm really kind of... I just want to see if I can do it. I want to see if we can get the conveyors coming off of the bot destruction vacuum and feed up to the base. I feel like that would be really great. Just be like, hey, look, you know, it's not even a concern of going to open the box and get stuff out. It's just a case of it dumps out and then kind of, you know, just maybe zigzag its way up here and go over that. And I fell again. Yeah, I just need to go out and kind of come up here and dump in there. That's what I want. I want to have it dump in. And I could just have like a big, you know, I could have a storage box here and it just dumps into it. It'll look janky, it'll look ugly, but I want to get that to work today. That's going to be a goal for today. I don't know if I need the sticks, actually. I don't know if I'm going to need that much. Let's do some crates. So I love how it's considered structure now. And we got some buddies coming to play. All right. So yeah, I want to get it set up here. I just want to have the flower of death I did before. I'm going to do the same thing. Flower of death just spins around, wipes them out, and then the vacuum just runs and takes care of them. I'm thinking I can get away without the Tesla this time. Can I plant trees? No, the trees actually just regrow. The default on the settings I have, I think I did the normal settings this time. It actually will regrow every day. So the trees are supposed to regrow every day. I've seen it where they don't always do that. Sometimes it's just when you reload the game save, it loads the trees again. Same as like the crystals do not regenerate at all. But if you save the game, close the game, come back in with your save, the crystals are back again. So it's certain things are not really regenerating the right way. But all the resource deposits, the default is 10% every night at midnight. It regenerates. You can crank it up on, I mean, the easy version is a little higher. I think it was 20%. But you can crank it up as high as you want. You could have it where they regenerate to 100% every night at midnight if you wanted to. I like keeping it a little bit lower. It makes it where it's not too excessive with the amount of resources. And I'm not feeling like I need to put 4 auto miners on each deposit. So, but yeah, the trees are supposed to regenerate like every day cycle, I think is what it is. Hello, Fat Dog Thali. That's a new name. And hello, Jordan Does Draw. Thanks for joining in. Let's see, what is it? Oh, there was another thing I tested out. Let's see if it does it again. It did this like a couple of times. So water, the water containers don't actually sit on the conveyor. They sit in the conveyor, which I don't know if that has anything to do with it like flowing through, but container of oil, perfectly fine. You know, it is perfectly okay. Dumps out, almost goes in. So there's weird stuff happening with some of these that it's like it just does not flow. I say everything snaps in. It also seems like it turned. Boop. Actually, haha, is in there. I have a new way. I think I'm going to actually, just for the looks, I'm going to create like a little piling system. Like I'm just going to have it. Oh, I got a new bot. Or you new chassis. I'm just going to throw it in on a conveyor, let it get dumped somewhere. We'll have a bot graveyard somewhere out back with all the little chassis that I don't use. So yeah, it's weird. Certain things are not interacting with the conveyors the right way. I feel like at some point it's going to be fixed. I would expect that to be fixed. But yeah, right now it definitely feels like the conveyors are not fully worked out. They're not fully implemented. And let's see, How's no attack, so ooh yeah, getting plenty of supplies from the, I mean, it's not the fastest thing, it's not fully auto yet, but I mean, I'm getting plenty, and this is draining a good bit. My copper deposit is also draining a very significant amount. So I'm going to let these drain until they get to a low point. Like this one, I'm probably just going to let it sit. And this time run out of fuel. Because I've got more than enough steel right now. Oh, there goes a little bot. You know, I'm just going to start tossing the spare stuff in here. And, oh. I don't know how this keeps happening. It might be the whole, like, overflow thing. Last stream, I had extra stuff going in that just disappeared. It went into limbo with using the conveyors, and it wasn't the same item. And I keep coming back to the save and having copper ore in here, even though there was nothing in there when I saved it. So I'm wondering if some of the leftovers are finally getting processed when I reload the game. Which is weird that it's holding it somewhere in memory, but it's not actually using it until you reload the game. Alright, let me think how I can do this. Actually, I'm going to wait for the next attack first. I'm going to wait and get that next attack out of the way. Because it should have an attack due very shortly. Oh, who are you taking a picture of? Where I heard it. Where? Oh, I know where he is. He's inside. Yep, there he is. Hey, come here. You want to come in this way? Oh, I forgot to door that one too. I'm going to do that. I'm going to like... Oh, he can push the door open. Well, that's not nice. I'm going to trap one in there. I am going to do that. I'm going to get like... I'm just going to get a fence and I'm going to set it up over the door and I'm going to block the little guy in there. I'm going to trap him. Actually, you know what? Window. Glass window piece. I can do that. So I can see him in there, too. It'll be like a zoo. A zoo for a little baby robot. That will never get to grow up to match the big friends he has. I am going to do that. This is way low. Yeah, this is almost harvested out. I'm just going to let it go. And it's either going to run out and then run out of fuel, or it's going to run out of fuel first. But yeah, I've got more than enough copper for a little while. And let's see, what else are we going to do? Tesla coil. I want sentry guns. We're going to do that one next. I feel like that's the next one. I'm going to need some more lithium. And no attack, so let's just grab some lithium. A Zoobot 1.0. Actually, it would be kind of interesting to do something like that. I mean, the little bots, they don't have weapons, at least right now. They don't have like an emergency like laser that comes out. The medium bots will, you know, try to cut their way through. So it becomes kind of a... You gotta use stuff that's still marked for invincible and doesn't take damage. And I think... I want to say I think the glass windows are set to take damage, because it would make no sense for a steel wall to be damaged, but glass window not be. So, it wouldn't be something you could build like an enclosure for the medium bots to, you know, roam around and be, you know, glassed in and see it, but... The little bots, I could probably do some kind of thing where I build like a little, if I could get them to chase me for some reason, or at least be able to lead them the right way, have them go up a ramp and then jumping off the ramp, fall into a glass enclosure maybe, where it's just glass walls and I can watch them. Because they're obviously capable of pushing a door open, so we don't want to do that. I'm thinking I'm going to do at least that one little Zubai. And there we go. We got an attack. Just in time. Oh. Alright. Get a random stutter. I don't know what it is. This is a new game. I haven't even done anything crazy programming wise, and I get random skips. It's a N-word. Where? I said, somebody said N-word. Chat option to show all. So that, all right, so it was, I guess, getting blocked from me seeing it. Because I didn't see it. Oh, I see it. There you go. Well, removed and pick Rob. You're gonna be in timeout now. You know what? Spots, you have been good. So, congratulations. You've behaved yourself. You're back to being a mod. And oh, big guy coming in for the attack. But yeah, S-bots, behave. You know, behave. Oh, let's see. Does he did not get stuck under there. He did skip for a second, but it didn't get stuck. That's exactly what I want. I want the fat bots to be able to walk under as well. Actually, I need to do this one. This will go a lot faster when I have some more lasers. And stop. There we go. Start again. Yeah. Come on, bot. There we go. And I think I got everything from him, too. Good. All right, here we go. We got that. And I'm just going to use up some more of this fuel. Let's get some lithium going here. And let's see. Yeah, I don't have any in there. I've got to really consolidate some things soon. Oh, yes. There we go. Glass. I'm about to really need a lot of. And that's going. Okay. Alright, we'll let that hit. I need 20 of each. And then we can go and start with some conveyors here. Let's see. Oh yeah, advanced circuit boards. That's why I was needing. I like how now it's not just I'm going to be inundated with like too many circuit boards like I was before. Now there's actually a progression to advanced circuit board that you will need. So hopefully I'm not going to be overflowing with both types of circuit boards, because I'm kind of thinking that's going to be what happens next. I'm going to have too many of the other kind. Okay, let's get some research going. Boom. All right, we'll get the laser sword. Or not laser. Was this? No, this was the turret, the advanced suspension trap, things like that. I think that's what it was. I can't remember which stack it was. I know it's not the Tesla coil. We're gonna wait about the Tesla coil. I just want to get these done. you'll behave like your Dr. Phil's kid. I mean, you don't have to be like that bad, but you know, you know how you messed up. Don't do that kind of stuff. Just, you know, be a good moderator, hang out and help support. All right, let's see. Much left? Not much, but there we go. Got that. Definitely, I need to get a lithium harvester going at some point, but that, let's see. Yeah, that can wait. Okay, how am I going to get this up here? If I want a storage box here, I'll go ahead and I'll make the box. Actually, I think I want to do it this way. So it's just kind of like there. I guess I could come up this way, but I want to kind of put a window there. This is like meant to be balcony style, so I need just to complete this. I don't want this like, you know, looking so open. There we go. Yeah, got that. Oh, turn that off. It's daytime. I need to set my stuff to use those solar panels and turn off in daytime. All right, so we're gonna come from here. Actually, I wonder if I can do it. No, I can't. Also, would like to see it have some snapping option to the boxes. You know what, let's just boom. Easy way to mark a spot. Actually, probably should do this from the side. And I don't get the whole thing like that. What do you want? Quit spying on me. Cut it out. Take that. Let's do one more jump. Okay. I'm gonna take all this out, yeah. Ooh boy. Alright. Bots. And let's just do that. Get a little bit closer. I actually have to get it like right there. Oh man. Alright, let me do this. We'll go under like that. And is this it's not even gonna line up right. Okay, we'll just do, you know what? If other stuff will work like this. No. So the taller version of it did not fall down, but that version did. And got an attack coming. How is it the taller one did not fall down? Did it count as being attached for some reason? Oh, wait. Yeah, can I place it from here? I cannot. There's no point in the vacuum running like without the box, because it's just gonna throw stuff out on the ground and then try to pick it back up. That is Mr. Minder, thanks for joining in. Yeah. You missed the Subnautica vids? I mean, I still make a Subnautica video every Friday. I mean, there's a video in Subnautica going up every single Friday. And then Below Zero on Mondays. So, are you just not getting the notifications? You should hit that notification bell. Oh, I think I just had a perfect landing on the, yeah, look at that. Still ingot. Perfectly landed. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to get really, really tricky with this, I think. And gotta wait for the bodies to disappear. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just need to get some laser sentries set up where I can wander to a different location and let them get shot and not have that being a problem. What is it? Let's look, because I got stuff here. Invincible, but destroyable. Oh wait, there's a window over here. Destroyable, yeah. So the floor is invincible. Foundations are invincible. Let's see. Yeah, steel roof is invincible. Can't be destroyed right now. So wall stuff is really the only thing you have to worry about. And I bet I could do this. Actually, I don't know if I want to waste the resources to make a roof piece right now. I could do barricades. I don't know. Let's just see what I can do to get this working. Maybe I just need to, instead of that, instead of trying to get it suspended there and then later on having all these support beams showing the legs like they're doing on these up here, maybe I just need instead to use beams and have it come around off the edge there. Yeah, maybe that's the better option. I'm going to try that. Move that there for a moment. All right, so if I have that and it snaps down, let's just do, well, that's not snapping, but let's just say, yeah, I'm going to do it that way. And then this one comes across like that. Is that the right? That's not the right height. That's too low. Or too high still. Maybe I can just do it like this and yeah, use that at least as a scaffold for right now to line things up. Let's do this for my standing arrangements. All right, and don't. It's doing this weird, stupid snapping thing. Or it snaps in whatever direction it can. Along, like, something to do with, like, I guess the floor. I don't know why. And I can't tell it to not snap in this case. So, go like this. I am going to get this to work. I mean, all I gotta do is have it position where it can it throws out onto the conveyor and the conveyor rolls from there. That's it. That's all it's gotta do. It's gotta go from right like here, or maybe even closer. All right, that gives me at least a start. It's not the prettiest thing, but Oh, that just doesn't feel close enough. I feel like that's going to be a problem. This is just to get it placed down. And I probably should do this one too. Really hope some of this stuff just gets easier to place. Alright, so we're going in there. I think I got a little bit too far into it. Is that? That's level. Okay. That's enough to at least get it out from under there. Alright, and so I've got that going now. Yes, it may... Again, this is going to end up having some kind of pole that comes down, I'm sure, when I reload the game save. And that is going to get in the way of the robots moving around. But for now, let's just do that, you know. And let's just see if it actually works at this point. If it spits out onto the conveyor and it goes along to the side, then fine. It'll go. You're playing vanilla Subnautica because you don't want to use mods until Nessus is not going to get resolved. There's going to be you're looking at having to go and like find the new site whenever the new site is done. And you know, Mr. Purple said they were working on getting a new site put together. Like the modders are putting together a new place for modders to upload their stuff. And I've seen a couple of places that have already kind of popped up, but there's no place that everybody's just diving in on. It seems like most of those places are really geared more towards a very specific game, not necessarily Subnautica. But yeah, if you're just gonna do vanilla Subnautica, you know, early copper, I mean, you know, you're gonna find it all around the safe shallows. Look in the coral tube tunnel in the safe shallows. Usually there's a lot of deposits there. Wow, he didn't drop as much this time. Yeah, so far on that test, the conveyor worked. Still kind of want to make sure it's going to keep working. Clear out some extra space. Oh, hey, you know, that can be stopped. That can be stopped. Please tell me they didn't destroy any of my boxes. Here we go. Let's watch items get collected, spit out. Oh, all right. So some stuff not landing on it, and some stuff doing that same thing where it lands, but it doesn't actually pop into it. So some stuff is just getting like, I mean, the advanced circuit boards just kind of got stuck there. So that's why these need to be bigger. They don't need to be skinny conveyors. They need to be a little bit bigger than what they are. Because that is just way too small right now. I think I did it like that. Like that. And there goes my upgrade. I'll do this right now. And stutter. Yeah. get random stutters. I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm just keep getting these randomized stutters. Okay, let's try fixing this because of that right there. I think I just got it maybe slightly too close, though I would expect that to not be an issue. You know, it's like, oh, it's too close. So it can't pick up right, you know? I would think that's not really that big of a deal. Maybe I just need to get it a little bit more centered. I don't even need to actually go straight. It could always go over to the side. That looks a little bit better. Let's take that out. I'm just going to leave the other beam there for now. You know what? Let's just see. What if I do like this? And I just toss a couple of those on there. A circuit board. And I just have it turn on. If I can get up there. Right for that to get fixed too, where you get hung on the side of the building. Because it acts weird with the way you jump. So, 1 item out of 3 made it. That's not a good way to work. And it's like it's targeting wrong, too. Okay, that worked. Maybe I just need it a little bit further out. Yeah, we need better snapping for the placement of the conveyors is an absolute must. Right now, the old conveyors were much more functional and user friendly on this, I would say. Chat broke? Why? You cheated in Valheim. Okay, that's fine. I think that's the only way I could even play Valheim at this point would be to cheat, because there's so many things wrong in that game that just don't work. Like, there's so many things that are illogical in that game and how it works. I would have to do, like, oh yeah, I'm going to have to cheat, because otherwise I'm going to go crazy trying to play it the way so many other games play without issue. Alright, I'm going to try. And, well, you know, actually I should have probably just done this first. Let's see if I can get this actually lined up in the middle a little bit better. Yeah, that helps. Do this right as there is a drop squad coming in. And you know what? It's a good practice opportunity. See how well this works by placing it there. If it's too far over, or too close to it. I mean, that's a pretty good spot. I am just above that piece on the edge. I'm like basically coming up to right here. I want to see how this works with it. Oh, maybe it's too high. Look, all right. So stuff's getting knocked and pushed forward. So it looks like what's happening is stuff's landing too close to the end of the conveyor for the conveyor to pick it up as an item on the conveyor. Like there is a certain spot that it has to hit for the conveyor to actually function where that's the item on it. Which means I have to be like really close. And maybe, just maybe, a little bit lower. You know, let's test this up here. So I have my test conveyors. So if I throw it, like, too close. Well, that was way too close. I'll throw it there. It's not just picking up. It's like you gotta get in the right spot for it to even pick up at all. Yeah, there we go. So if it is too far back towards the starting point, it does not pick it up. It acts like it's not even on there. So that's got to be launched far enough for it to actually trigger. So it's like the end of the conveyor right through there does not function as part of the conveyor unless it's attached to another one. So that's a little broken, I want to say. You have better weapons now? I wasn't worried about the weapons as much. It was more of like the building, you know, the fact that, and I mean, you're so worried about how much weight you're carrying in certain cases. So you got the cart, which is good, but you cannot load like wood planks on the cart. You cannot just go and say, here's my workbench. Let me craft all these planks. Like, it would be the same thing in this, and maybe they finally decided to change it to be more logical, but it'd be like, I need to make something that requires a steel ingot, but I don't have a steel ingot in my inventory. Instead, I have to be within a certain range of the smelter so that it acts like I smelt the ore into an ingot, and I then have the ingot to produce what I need. So I'm actually just carrying ore around, and the smelter has to be placed down within range for me to work. That's the kind of thing that really bothered me the most about Valheim, is that it's a game you could build in, but the building is made so absurdly weird that I'm like, how is this considered a good building system? Like, it makes no sense that you can make wood planks to make flooring, but you cannot make the planks in advance and carry those around. You can't put those on the cart. Like, how does that make any sort of sense? That, oh, you have to make it with this only. Okay, I only have him. Boop. Hang on. Boop your nose. Boop your nose. You know, I think I'm actually going to try at some point, if I can remember, once I have some electric stuff set up, we might do some traps. Like some kind of trap system off of one of the existing power poles, which, you know, surprisingly, nothing's rotted away in terms of the wood on the power poles. I think I want to work towards that. Also, you know, let's go ahead and do the vehicle, because I'd like to be able to move around faster. And we'll have to get some more stuff. Right now, I still want to get this fixed, because this is bothering me so much that this is so hard to get it to work. I wonder if I could, maybe just placing it slightly lower would be the fix for that. Maybe I am too far forward on this. Or not too far. Maybe I'm too far down. Maybe that's what it is. I just need the I need it to be slightly lower so that when I position it, it's low enough that maybe I've got the clearance I need for the item to go further forward and land on the conveyor the right way. Let's try it. Also, I'm going to push it as far back as I can. But before I got it so far back, it wouldn't let me build it because it was encroaching, I guess, too much. Oh, one still got stuck, but the first one went straight through. Okay, maybe it was just a little glitch. Oh, there it goes. So I need it to go just slightly further back, I think. And I unfortunately have this. There we go. It was the first part's done. It's going to be so much easier after this. I've got something to snap to. But it's just getting this first part to work. And I fell too far down. See if I can. Oh, oh. All right. Right there. And is that actually... All right, that's going to work. Let's see if that will pick up. If not, I can throw stuff. Again, once I turn this on. Did not pick up. And don't... Always stutters as I'm walking towards the worst spot to be walking towards when a stutter happens. Okay, well that did not help. Is that still... Didn't do anything. And we got inbound. So, you know, let's just see. Because they're stuck on it. All right, that's really bothering me. That is really bad, actually. It should not be that difficult to place a conveyor down where it picks up an item. It really shouldn't. That the end thing needs to be fixed for these to even be possibly worth using. It's like it's not working because it's not attached to something. Maybe just fixing it where the conveyor can attach to the vacuum would be enough. It's just jamming up. Look at that. And it just spills over. Yeah, nothing. It's like I got one thing to go through, and that was it. Oh, something finally picked up. Man. All it has to do is snap to that and let me place it coming off of there. That's all it has to do. That is not even close enough. Just do this. Down a little lower. It's not even centered. You know, the amount of work I'm putting into this is so far beyond the amount of work I would just do if I just said, you know, I'm just going to come collect from the bots. Like, for the next 20 hours of game time. I'm spending more work than what I'm saving by doing this. But I really want to get this working, because this should work. This is something I mean, I've had conveyors working with these before. Now it's like everything it possibly can do to not work. All right, look how low that is. Right there. That is not even going to work. I can tell already that's going to be a problem, because I've seen stuff get stuck on the edge right there before. Okay, where are they? Oh. Okay. That's not what I meant to have happen. Did it actually work this time? Did I finally get it set right? There we go. Let's just toss everything I can that's been problematic on there. All right, came out too fast. All right, I can accept that. That is way far enough forward, and it is stuck. So I'm just going to have the occasional thing that just doesn't cooperate, and I may have to occasionally jump down to get it. Of course, the stuff that occasionally doesn't even want to pick up. That is beyond frustrating. Really, it is really surprising. I mean, for what I expected to what we got with the conveyors is like just a completely different sides of the spectrum. I thought it was going to be great. Put the conveyors in whatever shape you want, and it was going to work like the other ones. And instead, we've got barely functional ones. I mean, they could do the basic point A to point B, and that's pretty much the only thing they're able to actually do properly. Now I gotta figure out how to get this same effect over here and come up all the way. This is not going to be an easy process at all. There we go. So it's readable. I'm not even messing with it anymore. I'm just gonna say it works well enough to let it go at that point. Let's just see how this works. And then maybe next update, they can actually have this fixed where these work correctly. This is the longest you've been on stream for 1 hour in months. You know, you're actually, I guess, you know, able to stay awake now because you're not falling asleep. All right. See ya, Thali. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. So what, the circuit board fixed. That's still not working. Get over here, get over. One more hit. Did not. Okay, so, well, battery went across, I guess. It may have just, you know, not done anything there. Let's see, I want to put it like this. And like this, and like this. Oh, actually, we need to go up that way. Bodies take too long to disappear. I'm hoping this will work. Yeah, let's see, because I gotta have it high enough that it angles upwards, since angling up is so awful in this right now. Oh, and there it goes, making that pole. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bad. Oh, crashed. I tell you, there's something wrong with the way the posts are appearing and not appearing on the conveyors. I think it tried to generate the post and it intersected with a crate and said no and crashed. That's, yeah. Way underwhelming implementation on conveyors with this. Do you have plans to have an orange cat in the future at spots? Because if not, then that's kind of, you know, doesn't really fit. And of course, it comes back to here where I don't have anything placed down. I feel like, you know what, actually, I need to, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and place one there. If I can get this to place right, we'll go ahead, yes, up. Make it go ahead and start raising up. Like that. So go ahead and get some height going. And I hate, you know, you're placing a building item down. You can't pick anything up while you're doing that. That still doesn't make any sense. All right, I've got it. You know, well, let me test it. You know, as I say, I got it, but you know, I probably need to actually get it tested first before I call it good, I guess. Let's just do this. You know, actually, too hard to place stuff down up there. And maybe I can make the jump, you know, and not get like completely stuck. The Leaning Tower of Drops. Oh, God, so many stutters. Okay, so stuff is laying. Something got stuck. Yep, that's kind of expected to happen here and there. Wow. Now that I did not expect. I'm just go ahead and say I did not expect to see it stuck to the side of the crate, unable to move. Yeah, that I did not expect that. Okay, let's. Oh, you know, I'm wondering if it's maybe when the music changes, it's stuttering, because it stuttered again right there as I'm jumping down. It happens way too often on this. Dreaded conveyor pole crash. Yeah. something wrong on console version? Is Subnautica takes a minute and 30 seconds to load a new save? Like, you mean load a brand new game like you're just starting? Or you've started and you've saved it and then it takes a second to load, or it takes a minute and 30 seconds to load? Because I mean, I've had it take, you know, 5 minutes to load a save, but that was because it was one of my saves with excessive building done in it, and not because of it being a brand new save. And there goes that. Oh, yeah. Let me just get up here. But see, these poles have been created, but nothing created on that side. So it's weird that it's not creating poles off of a certain height level. Maybe that's meant for it to be suspended. I don't know, but you know, it's definitely not working like it should. Let's. Oh yeah, and I'm going to go ahead. Now that I have them, I'm gonna go ahead and start making some of these after we get through this group. So, you know, quick and easy destruction. We'll see what happens. There it goes. Okay. Yep. Boom. Okay, so that worked better. Boom. All right, so stuff is still getting stuck, and it did process like that gear at the last moment. Like, oh, hey, this is supposed to be moving along the conveyor. So it did get that going. Go ahead and get that. Oh, they went there. Okay. Let's see. I'm centered. Actually, you know what? Can I just do... Not vacuum. Not crate. Whoa, whoa, oh! No, I didn't even see it till too late. Oh, no. Oh. All right, that's it. Force quit. Force quit. I am not losing that. That is, no. That's a force quit. I am not letting, because you can't quit without saving. I am not letting that happen. Oh, good. All right. I didn't save anything on that, which kind of unfortunately, I mean, I had it working. So I did lose that part, but at least I didn't mess up and lose my vacuum. That's weird that once you place in the vacuum, it won't let you target other than the vacuum. At spot save time was slow. I mean, a PS5 is probably going to be a lot better. Mainly, you know, now at least, because I mean, you got that high transfer speed for the drive, you got, you know, the better processor. I'm still, you know, just at this point, you know, I can't go back to playing on just a plain console, because I mean, you know, I've got so many capabilities with like doing mods and things like that, that you know, I would feel so restricted going back to console now. All right, so I've got that done, and I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm thinking now I really do need some kind of a beam type of setup going for this. Because when I was placing it down, it was acting like it wanted to do the actual post to the side when I wasn't lined up with the beam itself. Oh man, that is okay. That is frustrating me right there. All right, that's not working. All right, well, the whole point I was trying to do was trying to set up something I could drop down right smack in the middle and kind of build around it. There. That's the middle. Ish. Yeah, that's the middle. Okay. And again, stuttering. Like, I'm not even doing anything crazy. It's just bad stuttering. That could work. Actually, yeah, that should cover it. I mean, that could probably go, honestly, back a little bit. That right there. I'm just gonna kind of corner each piece. Like that. And now the fun part. Programming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's good. I'm gonna get this done so I can save intentionally and let it at least be that's working. And that looks, yeah, that's pretty much straight. And we, of course, I've got them. They're coming in now. And I don't have anything linked up yet. So I'm doing this as a, like, a, you know, a circular shape. So it's gonna be easy because all I have to do is run them along. Let's go do, that was his number 2. So this is number 3. Scroll downwards. Just staggering it to make it a little easier to see visually. So this is just going to go in sequence. Each one activates and then the next one activates immediately after that. So it's going to create a circular pattern. That's what I've done before. And it's coming off the exact same thing before. It's just going to, every trigger, run an interval. That should be pretty much instant, almost. So it should just be like that. I don't even need the extra repetition at this point. Look at that. One swipe and they're gone. Of course, now suddenly the vacuum can't pick stuff up anymore. I will be so happy to have full electric power setup. I'll just have that on all the time. All right, and we had stuff. I even really pay attention. Did I have anything actually go across on the conveyor at that point? I didn't even really pay attention to it to see if anything went across. But, oh. I didn't fix that either. That was, yeah, that broke. Or that was not part of my save. Wish it would show the lettering on the blueprint ghost. All right, you know what? Save! Huh. Sanchez, thanks for joining. Yeah, if you're going to play on PS4, you can't be Xbox. Yeah, he got his mod privilege back today. He's been good, and we did have somebody who misbehaved earlier, and because my chat was being filtered, I didn't see it. You know, I'm now actually getting some ideas for use of this. Not really necessary to do it this way, but I've got some ideas for the barrels. Especially if we can have something like the barrel. Oh, man. You know, actually, we've got a vehicle chassis. That's one of the new things. Let me pull up one of the new framework structure things. Vehicle chassis, which will be used in the future and is probably meant to be us building our own custom type vehicle. Obviously, we don't have wheels or anything right now. And I'm thinking if we could build our own vehicle in the future, maybe it will be programmable like a buddy bot is. Like maybe we can attach a buddy bot to it and it can be designed to go and pick up stuff. So that you have like supply runs that are automated. So it's like, oh, go to this marker and pick up the stuff and then come back. So you could actually have a fun use for, well, the barrel, but also like the basket. What if you just have it, you go there, it sits there, the basket gets full, you know a rough count of what it is, and then the car drives out and comes back. Or same thing with like the storage boxes. You can have it when the storage box gets to a certain point, it automatically drives back to here and has another buddy bot that extracts stuff from it. I still think we should have some way to pull directly from the storage, but you know. Cheating in Phasma. No, she's cheating in Valheim. She shouldn't be cheating in Phasmo. But I completely condone cheating in Valheim because, I mean, there's some stuff you either really have to have some patience and putting up with the frustration, or you just go ahead and cheat. All right, I'm ready for another attack. I want to see another attack come, and then I think, I'm just gonna build downwards from here with this. So I'm not even going to try to do like just the crates. I'm going to basically just build down and try and use some sort of a framework to actually set up basically a scaffold for the conveyors to feed up to here. That way I don't think I have to worry about anything acting really goofy. Actually, that's a good possible usage. I'm gonna drop down here. And yeah. This thing with the angle thing. Did I turn it the wrong way? Yes, I did. Oh, come on. Is that it? Yes. I'll do it like this. Use a steel beam come across. I could do the beams with the wedges to create the kind of the flow framework for this. Except it does not affect how things are placed. Look at that. It doesn't matter. But this does. That is definitely, I would say, broken. How is it the beams cannot affect placement of a conveyor, but the crates can? I find that to be, I would say, broken. That's really just, that's broken because it should not function like that. I have like no reason why that should be the way it works. That's completely off. That this does not function like a actual support that the conveyors will build on top of it. You have to use a crate to make the conveyors go up. That's why I say we just need more free form. Like, it's supposed to be free form. It's not really that free form with the conveyors. It's really actually very restricted. And that's not even recognizing. Like, I could do that. I could go straight and say it's going to try build. You know what, let's just do that. And just see if I can make it work. Oh, don't topple. It worked so well at one point when I was testing, and now it doesn't want to work as well anymore. What the? How is that, like, suddenly, like, oh yeah, let's flip around. Oh, no, no! Ah! Alright, that's just dumb. Like, there's a pebble under there. It was like the princess and the pea. There was a pea under, like, right there, just a little pebble, and it messed all of them up. Made them all fall over. They sought revenge with their copper wire flying at my face. Yeah, that's like, it's knocking stuff all over the place. Hi, guys. I knew I heard it. They're not very smart. I'm thinking the flinging effect of the swords is the problem. It throws them as it hits them. And that's causing a major issue there. That and the vacuum still just do not work right. It should not be that difficult for the vacuum to pick up correctly. I don't think I got anything actually properly picked up on that. All right, we're gonna do this. That. Ball. All right, I can do from here. Whoa! Again! Like, what am I doing that it worked before? I was doing this before. I was jumping on them and building upwards, and it was not a problem. And now suddenly it's like, no, you cannot do that. You know, let me just try it. Oh, this is way beyond frustrating, actually. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do like this. Because I'm gonna do like this. Do not fall over. Okay, well, that did not help any. Oh, this is so iffy on whether something's going to actually work or not. At least it did not glitch and freak out and crash the game this time. It stuttered. I got worried. I was like, it did not crash the game and it stuttered. You know what? I'm saving again before I lose a bunch of work. The best spot to get lead early on. Subnautica, I mean, you're going to get it from the same outcroppings that you're going to get silver from, or gold is one of those. Just go to the plateaus. Go to the plateaus, go to the actual plateaus themselves. You'll see it all around. I mean, that's where you'll see all the little outcroppings, get plenty of gold, plenty of silver. It's easier to find those than trying to go in other places. Also, if you want to brave the geothermal vents, where the geysers erupt at the beginning of the game, if you want to try, squeeze your way down in through those, then you can get stuff there. And oh man, that is not a save. That was several seconds of lag right there where it just stirred. Yeah, I'm not happy with the updates. The conveyors are horribly ineffective at this point. I almost feel like, I kind of feel like I just want to go ahead and say, that's it, I'm done. We'll wait for a fix to come out with the next update, hopefully, because this is just not usable. Like, these are not at all a usable state right now. I'll leave that box there for when this is fixed, and I am ready to start putting in stuff. No, not that way. Well, oh, I guess I could do it this way as long as the pole doesn't disappear from it. Of course, it's not going to stick out far enough. If I do it like, oh, come on. So that's the drop button for these, and it's the right next to the button I need in order to actually set this stuff up. What? Oh, come on. Let's try this. Again, it should not be this complicated to fix certain things together. I don't see why it has to be so difficult to actually get it to work how it should be. I guess this has got to be a lot of stuff that's aimed at being fixed, because that's just a lot of non-functional issues here. Let's see. Oh, circuit board. I tried to pick it up and it decided I could not pick it up. Instead, it was going to actually do what it should have done already. All right, it's not great. It's not what I wanted, but at least it's going to work for the moment. And I can stop bashing my head trying to get this to flow the right way. Too much junk. I'll put another one here. I'm just gonna start tossing in this junk, this stuff I don't need. And yeah. Okay. Got an attack coming in. And of course this ran out of fuel. Because I've been so distracted with everything else. I really hope we get like automated fuel dumping for those. That would be so much better to just be able to say like have it feed in from a conveyor. I mean, obviously the liquid might be a bit more of a problem, but we could have some kind of pipe system added to it, some kind of liquid flowing system. Technobolt, I'm not sure where you're going with that. Oh. Okay, spit a whole bunch of it out at one time. But I did get stuff to flow into there. I can still access it. You know, it's funny. It was actually... This actually worked better before I added all of these. I mean, this is quick destruction, but it was working so much better on keeping everything contained in one location. Maybe if I do it like not the circle, but I take like the sides and I take the corner pieces out and I take the sides and have it all like this goes this way, that goes that way, this one goes this way, that one goes that way. So it's kind of a cross effect. So that one sweeping to the one side and the other one is sweeping back. So maybe it creates like this little scissor effect and keeps everything in the middle, as opposed to just kind of flinging them all over the place. That might have been part of what was the problem before. I'm going to try it. I want to see what I can do with this. So let's just say like that. Actually, I should do that one like that. That one like that. And that one like that. Let's see if this works. If this is better, I can add more connections. Well, let's see if I can target. I can! Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'll just go and... Alright, delete. Instead of changing the names, I'm just gonna make it easier to follow. I'll just do like this. And hopefully, this will be... It won't be as fast to destroy them, but hopefully it'll keep them all in one area. And I'm not having them fly all over the place when they get destroyed. And that will help with the vacuum, hopefully. And with enough, I don't have to do any kind of Tesla coil for that. Yeah. Heard something. Oh. Oh, battery went out. I think. Or no, something. Okay. All slots filled. But the lamp is not working. Did my bulb blow out? Does that happen? Does the bulb stop functioning? That's really bad if that's the case. Yeah, I think it was just I put in an extra battery, and even though it said it had power, it did not act like it had power. That's a weird bug right there. Should go play Subnautica for the rest of the time. No, I'm still gonna work on this. I'm still gonna do more with this because I think I can make this work. I'm fed up with the conveyor stuff right now. That worked perfectly fine. I don't get why it's being so difficult now trying to get it to go up there. It needs to have there needs to be an allowance for up and down, whether it's visually aiming up or down or having a button that lets you choose up or down and be able to raise it up higher. Because I mean, I could get certain things there. Actually, you know, I could sit there and have it be a case of, if I really wanted to, I could put a BuddyBot drop-off point there where everything pours into it, and then it just spits out onto like a box, and have a counter and just have that be a daily, how many items did I get today from it kind of thing. Like I was doing before in my production, where I could actually track how many items per day I was producing. And yeah, I really hope we just soon get the new map. I don't have to start another game save and I get to a point where I'm not having to start over and over and over again. All right, they went flying, but the parts, the drops, did not get thrown everywhere. That's the critical part. It kept it centered, except for those parts that won't pick up. And some, apparently screws are light enough they go further off of the conveyor. I'm not sure on that. You know, give me back my funnel of death. My walls, and they come in, they run along all the gauntlet of laser swords and everything, and that's it. Give me that back. You know, just let me funnel them in where I want, and they just get destroyed. Hello, Ducks Blocky Adventures. What kind of blocky adventures do you do? I'm trying to think what else I could do with this. I mean, I could use the bear trap as a trigger, really. I could have it where the bear trap, when it activates, it triggers the spinning. So, you know, but then it becomes a case of, well, if it's an attack, I don't want it to be, you know, always doing that. Maybe when we get properly functioning conveyors, I could do bear traps in a sequence, like a row of them, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, side by side, with their own, with a vacuum above, and then a lengthwise conveyor that basically it's all solar powered. The trap triggers. Each trap has like a laser sword with it that runs so many times. The vacuum runs to, you know, destroy them. and it just keeps the... It just is a little spot where if they just happen to pass it, they get caught. Funnels everything along conveyor. Maybe a conveyor that actually can lead up here. If I could get the conveyor high enough, I should be able to just then go straight across with it not being an issue right now. It's just going to have a lot of conveyor support poles along the way. And that's going to be a lot of conveyor pieces. And just to see, and there it goes doing that. Like if it snaps flat, and it snaps straight ahead. And if I do that, it then still gets that weird point sometimes where it goes the wrong way. Ah, that's not what I meant. Like that. Yep. Not what I wanted. See that? That's gonna go too far. Yeah, it should not be this difficult to form your conveyors together to control them. Let's see if I've got an endless machine. Just for entertainment purposes. Just to say I did it and it, you know, endlessly loops around. Hey, I did it. It's like one of those marble things. Ah. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, it's like one of those endless marble machines that just keeps going and going and going. All right. Well, I made my fancy marble machine. What else can we toy around with today? Oh yeah, I need to do the vehicle research. I'm not even sure I should worry about that. I feel like that's going to be retired soon, unless that's meant to be the small, light, personal vehicle, and then you get, you know, the customizable vehicle that maybe can be programmed. If not, it needs to be on the workflow to make that programmable. That should be a programmable aspect in the game, I would say. I need more crystals. I'll get more glass. Oh, I need more lithium. Yeah, let's get that going too. Yep. I'm still hopeful that at some point we can get movable parts, like not like the vacuum, not the spinning traps kind of stuff, like where things move with that, not conveyors. I mean a movable part like a piston style part or a rotor, because what could be really fun and useful would be the way I've got the trap set there where I stand above it, have like a piston type setup that lowers and then raises a wall section. So the trap, I stand over it, hit the button, it lowers down a set of walls around a bot. Kind of like you could create like a gate. That could be an excuse for the dev to put that in, is you want to be able to create your own like gates, like drawbridge kind of thing where they can slide open, as opposed to how the garage door works. So like you can actually have like make like a barricade that's like a fence that can open and close. You could have a box trap that lowers down around the bots, and it's designed around the idea of keeping them contained, not to hold them in place, because they should be able to break out. If you were to jump down and let them chase after you, they'd break through everything. Idea being, when you trigger your trap after the boss is down, their goodies that they drop don't fly all over the place. So it's really more of a collection method if we, you know, don't get the improved vacuums that we definitely need to have added to the game. The vacuums need to be better. But if we don't get improved vacuums, then that would be at least one option. I still say we need pistons. I'm assuming we're going to get at the least wheels for the custom vehicle stuff, if not actually getting gears that we can use to manipulate items a certain way. Oh, and even like, gear, like a rotor type function would be fantastic if you could have like, oh, I'm gonna build, how did you get up here? You could build like, instead of the splitter, you could also have like a conveyor spinner. That's like a fixed conveyor section that can link between points. And you just have it where it's like, okay, it switches to rotate to a different point because you need it to go that way. Like, that could be interesting. Granted, you could really just do more with like the conveyor splitters and mergers and such, but that could be an interesting function. I still think just gears for other reasons. And I bumped him. He started moving again. Hey, go in here. Why don't you come up here? Come on, little guy. Come on, come here. Up, no, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Come here. Come on. I won't hurt you in here. I just want to keep you in here as my little friend. Come on. Come on. Get moving. I don't know how he got up here to begin with. And there we go. I've got 15 copper ore. Every time I load the game, there's 15 copper ore in there. So I don't know if that is a function of overflow, like extra items that are still in there, or if it's gunked up into thinking that there's always 15 ore still in there. I'm gonna keep that little robot here. I'm not going to get rid of him. He's gonna stay as my pal. At least until I load the save and he disappears. Got a laptop, and I'm assuming when you power it in, plug it up, no lights. Like, if you hit the power button, there should be a little indicator light showing that you got power at some point. If you have no power light showing on it, does it have a removable battery, Xbox? If your laptop's got a removable battery, it could be a short in the battery, it could be the battery holding a charge to the board. Take the battery out and try plugging it back up, see if it turns on. If it does that, you may have a shorted battery. If you take the battery out, it still doesn't turn on when you press the button, try holding the button down for several seconds, like, you know, at least 10. Make sure the board has discharged all of it. You might have a capacitor holding a charge. Then try powering it on. If not, you may have a bad power adapter, or you may have a short on your power plug, and you may not be getting voltage through to the board itself. Now, if the power adapter has one of the indicator lights on it, which it should, most of the power adapters now have indicator lights to show they're at least getting power on the brick. If it's got a light, then you probably at least have power hitting it. It may just not be pushing it out. So there's few options there as well of what it could be. But yeah, if the battery comes out, take the battery out and see if it will turn on with the battery removed. If so, you got a problem with your battery most likely. And you can look up BAT info view, I think is how it is, BATTINFOVIEW. Once you get it turned back on, and that can actually check your battery and tell the health of your battery. I have my shots. Oh yeah. Supplies going. Got to have all my lithium that I need. There we go. All right, Mr. Buddy Bot, or soon, future Buddy Bot. Check it out. I'm gonna make a bunch of blue science, orange science, and purple science. He's like, oh hey, I gotta check this out. I have short 1 crystal. Oh, he's bouncing around like, hey, take me with you. I was short 1 crystal because of being interrupted by that last attack group. No petrol. And almost full. Anyway, so. Oh, wait. Very hard to see with the sun overhead. Look at all the stuff gunking up there. Yeah, I really hope we get like an update in the next week for this. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry, little guy. I didn't mean to run you off. He was trying to check out my sciencey stuff. And he fell off the edge of the building. There we go. That going, almost got that. And that stuff is just completely stuck there. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem if that's how it works all the time. Like every time I get it working better, the next time it comes along, it's just like, nope, not going to work. He's like, come on, let me back up, man. I want to be your friend. Those other guys are mean to me. It barely lands on the edge right there. You know what? Let's see how this works. Not that much can go in there. And then, wow, okay, that's interesting. You pick up the barrel, they don't move until you pick one of those up. And then they'll move. So you could make some interesting shapes just by taking out the barrel. Honestly, I feel like we've got windows, like wall sections with windows. I feel like we need one that's got, I mean, it'd be kind of almost too much in the Satisfactory style direction, but we need something that has, I'm going to say, like a port. Doesn't have to be multiple ports. Could be like 1 port and 2 port variations. But we need something that would have like a port for the conveyor to connect into, like how we added the, like we got the, it used to be weird to do the power nodes, and now we have the wall power node that goes through. We need something that will allow a conveyor through a wall and have a snapping point on that. Oh, yeah, okay. You're not looking at it. It looks good. Yeah. Xbox fell off 2 stories? How did his Xbox even make its way towards the window? Did it just get legs and jump? Or was it a case of he got mad and grabbed the Xbox and threw it and didn't realize the window was open and it went through the window? I mean, did he like throw his controller and it wasn't a wireless controller and it took the Xbox out the window? How did it make it to the window? Other than you say, oh, he was dumb and he put his Xbox on a stand next to the window and something happened and it got pulled out the window because it was already right next to the window with nothing to keep it from falling out. You don't put stuff like that. You don't put it in your window sill, okay? You don't balance it up in the window. That's not a good idea. Try to think of an option here. I know I could get the conveyors to go up. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do this. Like, do I want to have like that? I really hope that gets fixed. It should not go all the way through the floor that it's on. Like, okay, here's the car. Car stops here. BuddyBot takes out and dumps onto a conveyor, and the conveyor feeds up and over to here, which still goes back to the problem of it processing, being only able to process one item at a time. If it can have a second input that can be for a secondary object, or just reject objects that don't match and stop the conveyor feed, that would help. But right now it's kind of set up, you have to build only one item being produced to one furnace, and that's it. And so you're really meant to have all your stuff being produced elsewhere. So you have to go out all the time and refill stuff. He accidentally pushed it out the window. Accidentally pushed his Xbox out the window. I would say don't hang out with him if there's an open window nearby, Xbox. If he calls you Xbox, you already got a couple of got a strike against you right there. You got some things to worry about. Hey, why are we hanging out up here with your window open? Why did you just call me Xbox? Remember what happened to the last Xbox I had? And now I'm going to get this filled back up. There we go. Still need some coal for stuff. I'm hoping we get coal as another buildable option. Like some material we need it for other than just fuel source. If not, you know, I can always use some coal as a decoration. Little bin of coal or something like that, you know. Everything's clear, nothing's stuck. So let's just see how well this works. Oh, that got flung way over there. All because of the vacuum trying to pick it up. But look at the screws right there. They didn't even get dislodged by it, and I can't even select them. Yeah, there's some very notable issues with conveyors right now. Should not be obstructing me from targeting an object. Nope, it's not getting picked up all the way, but it's not landing on the vacuum. Is that big guy? We got the big guy. Yeah, good idea to be careful around your friend if he's pushing Xboxes out of windows accidentally. I mean, I could understand he said, yeah, I was trying to move something and I bumped into it with my hip and it fell out the window because I had it next to the window. But if his like Xbox was like way over here and he's like, yeah, I accidentally pushed it out the window, I'd be a little concerned. I had to jump for him to even try to shoot at me. That's interesting. All right, first big boy with this setup. With the new rotor or new laser sword. So 3 rotations. And it picked up so much stuff at one time that it did not pick up everything. Just kind of blew everything out on the conveyor and the excess just kind of went everywhere. Yeah, I'm hoping that we definitely get some improved vacuum functionality in the future. Otherwise, it's going to get to the point where I just say, you know what? I'm just going to build a little area with conveyors, which actually could work. You know what? Yeah, I got conveyors. Let's do this. So if I built like an area, I'll just say, you know, here we go like this. And I have it come back over this way. And then come back out like this way, turning around. Or, well. I don't know why that gets all ganked up right there. But do like this. I'm thinking an Xbox, you'll like this. Minecraft. Like how you do minecart tracks back and forth for collecting items in some farms where it goes by with the hopper minecart. I could build like a floor that basically has them come over top. And there we go. Look at that. A stutter. And it launches me off the edge because I guess it treated like I hit my button several times more or held my button down. But there's a gap right there. Stuff could fall through. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So I could build a floor section that just basically comes up and over a central point where they drop down and they're sitting on top of the conveyors. And like, you know, like how this is here. I just take one spot out and I load the whole thing up with conveyors across. It basically, they drop down. I've got maybe some walls or floor section, something to keep them contained so they don't get out the sides. And basically the conveyors just have a spot where they feed through. You know, it goes all the way around like this, just feeding around. There goes the stutter again. And it just eventually gets to the point where it then just drops everything in there. No vacuum involved. Just have them come up and basically sit on top of these where they get destroyed. And that would be a good case for like having 2 or 3 Tesla coils. Like they drop down and the Tesla coils are on the sides where they can shoot up into the little framed area. And they just, you know, the bots get destroyed and their stuff drops. And there is, you know, as long as it's not too many bot bodies. Actually, I could do like that. I could use that piece there. But like that. Like basically, I need that without the skylight. And of course, I mentioned how bad the vacuum was again, and now the vacuum's not even working. Like, it's on. It's supposed to be working, and it's trying to pick up one little gear. And it does not even pick up that. It didn't pick up a single thing. It just flung stuff out of the way. Yeah, I'm already starting to think of like a little pod building, something like that. I could just put where they come up a ramp and fall in on top of some conveyors like this, and they just sit there, and then it's, oh, Tesla coil shocking them, they break, and like seriously just their stuff starts to drop like that. And it just all drops down. And then just gets fed out into another area at the end. Like the final piece just connects all the way out to a different area. And I just got storage boxes. And now I know I can do it. I'm going to make this a little more festive. Ha All right, glowy stuff. Jason, hey, that's late for you joining in today. Yeah, he noticed. I told him I was going to give it back to him earlier when somebody said something they shouldn't have in the chat. And for some reason it wasn't showing for me. Yeah, I'm now very much thinking I want to build something like that. Like I've got it formulating in my head. I could do a foundation, set up the conveyors, and then basically just frame it in around that. So that they don't go onto the foundation, they go up a ramp to the almost the second level of it is what it would be. And like no doorway, they just go up there and they basically just like fall right in on top of conveyors, and then I hit a button. Now I just need a way to stand up above everything. Also, how did I run out of conveyors so quickly? I had some in the inventory, and then I took those out. Did I really use that much up? Alright. I kind of want to just build it over there, and then if it works, I'll just do a creation template and move it. Like, yeah, I could just build it wherever, and then, you know, adjust as needed by like placing it down over there. Of course, come over here to mess with me. I need to get the gun set up. I need to make that soon. All right. Ephraim, thanks for subscribing. You are with us right now. You know, if I don't have a wall down here, it's not gonna be so much of a problem. It's, you know, I'll just have to do a wall up above. Alright. Going like that. Let's just test this again. Yeah, everything gets caught. So that's just going along, and then we'll come out to a certain spot. This may actually be the new best method. It's gonna be, yo, there's so many ways you could do it, just depending on how much room you want to create. You could technically do this with laser swords. You could, I mean, if you want to do a smaller area where like just a small number of bots, maybe using like a steel wall, like with the window space, and just flipping it on the side where they just step on top of that. That could actually, you know, just be perfectly doable. I wonder how the walls are actually going to work with this. If I'm going to have to, like, bring... Yeah, I'm going to have to, like... Alright. Just making sure. So that will work. I just got to get everything confined the right way. Which, went too far over. Oh, actually, Not those. Let's do the steel window frame. That way I have a spot for Tesla coils and a place I can push stuff through the wall. And, oh yeah, this is just gonna take a lot of tweaking to make it work. But I can do this. If the wall's in place, it's fine. It goes through the wall, no problem. I feel like that's kind of, not the way it should work. But, okay, whatever. So, that might be a bit of a problem. Right there. Yes. All the way as far as I can. Look at that. Oh. It's not ready yet. Stop it. I wasn't ready for you yet. Lots of conveyors. Oh. Lots of screws. I have oh, I need supplies. Yeah. Empty your stepfather's apartment. You're moving out, I guess? Be the reason why it'd be emptying. Yeah, I can't think of any other reason to empty someone's apartment. You know? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do like this, and let's see how's that. Okay, that's regenerating nicely. Should be all right for just a little bit still. There we go. He really wants to go in like the room or something. Little buddy or little not buddy, but kind of buddy. He just doesn't want to leave. He likes to hang out with me. He's like, I'm nice to him. Come on. And watch, this is not even going to line up right. I'm going to end up with it being completely at the wrong spot. Not able to send anything out. Can I go? Oh, I can get one more like this. Okay, great. What if I do it like that? If I could just... Oh! I could go through like that. And now I can't get out. I trapped myself, but that's a good sign that they can't get out. Even at this height, because I can't get out. I mean, I can always just put stuff over the end if I need to. Yeah, like that. All right, let's do a ramp. Let's do it from this edge here. It will, work. And I'm just going to have to do like I've done before. I'm got to make my own little extender. All right, so I need a way. I jump in, and I stand over here. They come up the ramp, fall in. And then Tesla coils to take them out. And, of course, something gets stuck. I mean, it didn't do this before. It does it when I'm actually, like, can't get in or out very easily. So I gotta run up and then jump and land on something. Because they should not be able to, they're not gonna jump. I mean, they're gonna have a falling effect, I think, is what's gonna happen. They're gonna have like kind of a like slow descent type of thing because of their jets. Oh yeah, oh. That stutter is just completely random, happens repeatedly all the time now with this new version. Right from the beginning with a, brand new game. All right, I need Teslas. I guess that's the next research item now is Teslas. We're gonna get the Tesla because there isn't a Tesla I can just go collect. I need that's actually enough glass. I'm fine with that. I just need a lot more research crystals. So you know what? I'm gonna save now. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So you had to go clear, I guess, the last of his stuff out of the apartment. So, I mean, I guess was it getting stuff out like that? It's like, you were given the stuff, or you're just having to kind of get it out because of they saying you either keep paying for the apartment or they're gonna throw everything out kind of thing. Was it like you actually were clearing stuff out and divvying it up as far as like the family part, or was it more of you just had to do it just to get the stuff out so it wasn't like thrown away kind of thing? I don't know if I said that the right way. Did it go to you or only to do it, or did you get like other people in the family helped with it kind of thing? All right, get some glass going. And you know what? I think I'm gonna just go get some more supplies. Timmy is like I can barely see the edge of him in the blanket. He's been quiet again today. Oh, because I said your name. Now you stick your head out. You can't even see him. Let's see if he'll do it. Nope. Here's the blanket. Here's Timmy's head right here. He's leaning off the edge. Let's move you over. You gotta say hi to people. Look at oh, so tired. Just so tired, and it's so cold outside. Need to stay warm. Here, put some treats out for you. Look at that. Eat your treats. Yeah. All right. He is not having it today. He's just not in the mood for anything but nap time. Timmy, why you being a slacker? Hmm? Why you slacking? Actually, I can make everything. Except for the crystals. I don't have enough crystals. So, I gotta go get crystals after this. And then... we'll have a new spot. Vacuum-free item collection. Alright, here you go. Put your treats away. He's not having any of it today. He's just completely worn out. I don't know why. You did. Oh, no. Stop messing with my... Stop it. Of course, stutters as I'm trying to come around the corner and I get hit. I'm gonna die in this game now only because of stuttering. That's going to be what kills me. The stutter is going to kill me. And all right, it's not ready, but I'm about to trap somebody in here. Whoa. What the heck are you? No, stop it. So they can get in and out through there, but I can't. See that stutter again? It's like now getting to be like every minute. Oh. All right, the idea is there. I've just got to put something else in for the walls. The walls, the fact that it can go through the wall, oddly, I mean, I just got to use something that is indestructible. And there goes a stutter again. All because one of them got stuck in there and couldn't get around and messed up my boxes. Yep, Timmy's done. You gave the bed to your son, but your stepbrother and sister packed the rest up, take home. Yeah, they are ganging up on me. They're already ganging up on me anyway. It's just they're kind of taking advantage of the issues in the game now. To, you know, they're cheating. They're using exploits. It's seriously like stuttering, like just pausing either for a couple of seconds or several seconds. At least once every minute or so. All right, taking these out. And you know what? I can make this work without those. I'm gonna fix up my other stuff. Let's see, roof. Oh, come on. I've done this before. All right. This is going to be difficult. Of course, now it won't snap, despite the fact that everything was perfectly fine. Ah. All right. I'll pull some conveyors back out. And there goes it again. Stuttered again. I'm about to start timing it between each stutter. Just see how often it locks up for a few seconds. There we go. Of course, that's going to cause a little bit more of an issue there. But I might can use this as part of the whole getting stuff out of the bots. Look at that. All right, there we go. Got that. The big bots. And there goes stuttering again. Actually, I might could just make the bots be this whole thing, that height, and just build up with these. Of course, then the problem is getting out. I need to set everything up as best I can, and then I'll have to figure out a way to get out of here. Actually, yeah. No, I'm doing that. Just do it this way. It's a box. Yes. That is absolutely a box. Whoa. That's not the way I need it to work. You know what? That's not working. Okay. Let's just say there's another stutter. So where I am standing, roughly. And now I gotta remember how I did this before to make this snap. Think. Say, oh. I guess I could do it this way. Look at that. Yeah, who needs a second ramp? Not me. First, now it won't even place it until I'm aiming like there. Yeah, like that. Come on in. Let's hang out, guys. You just drop down in here. And now I did exactly that. And now I got to figure out how to get back out. You know, ton of crates would be good right now. I gotta do, oh. 14 months. Woot woot. Jason has been a member for 14 months. Thank you, Jason, and your continued support. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There. It's not pretty, but it lets me get out of there. All right. Oh, I've got a box. But it's an indestructible box. That's the key part. They can't destroy it. They can't damage it. All they can do is sit in the box and take damage themselves. There we go. That one's secured to the building. So I'm just going to do the same thing here for the moment. I'll free up some crates. All right, at least that means I don't have to replace a lot of them. The structure's there. That's still going. But there's my box. That's a big box. And I mean, really, that's not too tall to fit under here. If I can get that set up and working and it tests out there, technically I could just sit here and hopefully have them come up to there, drop in, and then whatever I need, Tesla coils, whatever, to deal damage to them. And that's still... oh, wait, I finally got to target. Good supplies. At least I'm getting some stuff. And that's been done for probably a while now. What was it? Oh yeah, I need to get... I forgot again. I gotta get supplies. I gotta get that stuff. Yeah, I think that's one of the new things that YouTube added. Like, they've made it, like, where now the milestones can show up like super chats. I know I saw a thing. I don't think it's rolled out yet, but I think they're supposed to have it coming first quarter of 2022, but they're going to have gifted memberships. Basically, you know, gifted subs from Twitch will now be gifted memberships on YouTube. And I want to say there's a couple other things. Oh, like, they're supposed to be doing something better, I think. They've already got like a raid type feature. But it's one of those things where you kind of got to set it up beforehand. I think they're supposed to be adding something that lets you do more of a raid style the way Twitch does it. Where you can see, oh, somebody else that, you know, I know on YouTube is streaming at the same time. I can redirect to that. Jenny has been a member for 9 months, and she found her option for that, and I'm about to get shot. Look at that. Oh, that would be a fun one to get the big bots to go into. He doesn't seem to have unlimited targeting range anymore. It's not like watching me from way over there and trying to shoot at me. He's now like trying to get a little bit closer, and he actually stuttered again. All right, we got one can stuck, and it did not even get interacted with. I think I saw it jiggle a little bit. Everything else seems to be going fine over there. It's just keep getting one thing, something gets stuck there and doesn't work ever. Timmy's just being antisocial. He's still sitting over or laying over here just like, nope, not doing it. Now that was a good clean pickup right there. Oh, and it dislodged. No, it did not dislodge. And I had another stutter. It's literally like every 2 minutes. Sanchez! Everybody's found the milestone thing now. And some reason screws did not pick up that time. Okay, so all I gotta do now is take my massive stack of conveyor belts and basically just start layering this. And then I'll probably not even try to run and jump just for the fact that it seems to want to stutter exactly when I'm trying to do the jump, and it doesn't trigger at the right time. So I'll probably just run up and run around and then just wait for them to come in and hopefully not try to skirt the edge. Hopefully they'll just like fall in. And with that, fall in and land on the conveyors. And what I can do is I could actually put like Teslas. I should be able to hopefully put them on the outside edges on like this side and that side and turn them on and let that be it. That's all I gotta do. Turn them on and off they go, destroying everything. Conveyors feed through out to here to a box. And that's it. That should be all I have to do to turn this into a robot box of death. And oh yeah. I was out looking for, crystals when I got attacked, so I gotta get back to work on that while I can. Milestone spammers paying more per month? What? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember seeing this. The milestones, I think, require at least a $4.99 membership. I want to say, I think that was it, because there's a lot of YouTubers doing like I do. I have a $1.99. There's some that do as low as 99 cents, which is the minimum allowed on a membership. But YouTube instituted the milestone thing, like the super chat thing with that, as a minimum level of a $4.99 membership. Doesn't matter what you'd pay if it's higher than that, but like the minimum for a membership to get that feature was $4.99 right now, I think. It may change it later, but I think what they're doing is kind of pushing more to help streamers make more money on the platform and entice more streamers away from Twitch, such as the ones that they keep, that they've been doing contracts with to get them away from Twitch. I think that's why is you gotta be at least a $4.99 a month tier on a membership for the milestone to be available, for the super chat milestone thing. And I want to say there was other stuff. I just can't remember what it was, because there was like a whole bunch of stuff they announced that was added now, and then other stuff that is coming in the next few months, like towards the end of the year and start of next year. And just, YouTube, just like with shorts, they're going after people doing TikTok. You know, they're pushing even harder against Twitch, especially with all the turmoil that's happened at Twitch, you know, lately, with more and more streamers leaving. People, you know, like, what was it, the whole, nobody streamed for, what was it, like a day or something like that? They all just boycotted Twitch. Well, yeah, YouTube's got opportunity. They're taking advantage of it. So, yeah, you got more stuff like that coming. I am seriously just waiting to see, honestly, them start going after Patreon, too, in terms of, like, some of the features where they can offer, like, a you know, enclosed area where it's like easier to find certain things. Like I could share special downloads with just members if I chose to, and it would be easy for you to get to it. I feel like they're going to start doing more stuff against Patreon in the future as well. There we go. Lots of purple, a little bit of orange and blue. We're going to get electricity defenses. I feel like the fact is electricity defenses, plural, means there should be more than one option. So I'm hoping we get another, like, electric defense option. Maybe, you know, we got barbed wire fences. Why not electric fences? Something like that, that they come up, they can maybe damage it, but take damage from it at the same time. I'm pretty sure they could damage the barbed wire fence if they actually hit it. But you have something like that, like, you know, every stretch of it uses so much power, so you'd have to have a lot of power going, but you could have that kind of thing, electric fences, making it, like we have a nice little fenced off area where they can't get to you. What was it? Yeah. That's okay. So, you know, I noticed this while I was playing between last stream and this stream. We never really had a lot of use for plastic before. Plastic wasn't needed to make like circuit boards, even though that's got plastic in it. So now we actually have a need for plastic, and that's advanced circuit boards. Which is interesting. So, you know, now we're going to see more need for that. I'm waiting to see what we need rope for. I know, you know, plant cloth to make rope, but where's the rope actually coming in play? Let me actually look. Did they change that? Yeah, you need some rope. For not that one, for the wood one, the primitive suspension trap. Here it's more like cable, copper, like the wire. So we still have no significant amount of need for rope, but if you're going to make a lot of stuff with advanced circuit boards, you're going to need to make plastic, and you might need to make it in larger quantities. So yeah, there's still like it's not a huge amount of production, but there is more need for it. You might actually want to automate that a bit. I really want to start putting some more of those to use. I think I need to get some of the power stuff unlocked soon. Just for now, move that stuff out of the way. And, yeah, go ahead and do that. Actually have... They're finally using up some copper. Just need a bunch of lithium again. Salty, hello. Thanks for joining in. I mean, I don't know if you would consider YouTube a monopoly, considering that it's part of another company. You know, it's under Alphabet. And it's not like, you know, they're going to be the one-stop shop. You're still going to have other stuff. There's a social network, technically, is what they have kind of focused more on lately, is the social side. Because they've already got the video side down. You know, you can go that. And they're always working on the search side of it so that they can surface the right thing to you at the right time. Though I'm going to say, as much as I've heard that from, you know, the experts saying, yeah, their whole goal is to surface the right video to you at the right time. I spend more time now, like, marking, saying, don't show me this video, I'm not interested, than I actually spend watching videos on YouTube. Like, the recommendations on my account have just become horrible. I mean, stuff that, like, I've watched it all the way to the end. It's like, hey, watch it again. And I was like, you know, I don't want to watch it again. And, you know, it's supposed to be like the recommendations. Like, if you scroll past something in your suggested videos enough times, it's supposed to hide it. But I have stuff that, I mean, it doesn't matter how many times I just go right past it. It will, next time, it'll be the top 6 things on the page. And they just keep throwing it, like, higher and higher on the page to see if I'll click it. And so now I've just got to the point, all I do is just say, I don't want to watch this. I just go in there and say, not interested. And it's gotten even worse with the whole, like, if you do the not interested, you can also say, don't recommend this channel. And there's certain things I don't care to watch. Like, I just don't want to watch, you know. And if I get shown a video or suggested a video for, like, this TV show that I don't watch, I don't like the show, I don't want to watch, like, clips from it, I say, don't show me this video. And then the next time I refresh the page, I've got 8 more videos from that channel on that same TV show I don't want to watch. So I just go and say, don't recommend the channel. And then 2 or 3 times later when I refresh, I again have stuff from that channel. I've got channels I have been blocking repeatedly that I say, I'm not interested in this channel. And yet I keep getting more videos shown to me and recommended from those channels. So I don't know if it's maybe just my account or if it's something else going on, but YouTube has been really dropping the ball on what they're recommended, at least to me, on the suggested videos. I mean, most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm having to go and just say not interested rather than actually watch a video on YouTube now. You did not pay me $500. 500 Venezuelan bolivars. You didn't pay that either. He behaved for long enough. And I decided, you know what? I'll go ahead and make his day, give him his moderation status back. Until he messes up again. You know, Xbox at this point, you know what you shouldn't do. You know, behave better. Because you know, don't make me take your stats again, because you won't get it back if I take it again. Alright. Getting a bunch of lithium. Let me move those. Show you that. And we'll get my Teslas. We're past the 3-hour mark, but I want to get my Tesla coils set up. I at least want to see that in place. I want to make sure I have those, and then no, I could probably go ahead and do the conveyors again. This will be the case where I find out I cannot get the conveyors to go through the wall. It's not glitching through. And of course, it does not go straight. And once I get it set right, it snapped on the other one. But it works fine through the wall again. What the? That is not what I told it to do. Oh, wow. I actually got that one far enough, and there's a stutter. Again, far enough that it doesn't want to work. Okay. So, what about there? All right. Almost feel like I need to make like a guide rail or something that says this is as far as you need to build for it to connect across. Oh, another stutter. Oh, that's not good. I got it. Okay, I didn't leave enough room. There's a bot outside. I saw him go by. There's a bot outside. Like he's wanting to get in here. Yep, there he goes. All right, let's see. I can snap it that way. Oh, it did pick up. It's not where I want it to go, but it will come out here. So again, interesting glitch. I'm sure this is going to just break everything at some point. Throw that down. And of course, the one, I mean, it worked so perfectly before. Now it's like, hey, yeah, this doesn't work. Stuck here on the edge. So I will have to be able to get in here on occasion. Oh, look at that. I can't even target it. Well, that's bad. Well, again, the stutters. It stuttered and made me fall. So I'm not going to try jumping because I know what will happen. Aha. You can't destroy it. You're trapped. All right. I got one made. Since you're on this side, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way so I don't get attacked by it. Okay. Oh, got one that came out. Either he got out somehow, or that's a roamer. Are you really that bad? There you go. There we go. All right, what if I just do it like this? So I can put some batteries in it right now. Turn on, turn off. Ha ha! Oh, I saw a part go. Let's go look at this. Okay, so glitched. It's glitched because I can't even pick it up on that one right there. But look at that. Look at it. It's working. And the items go through the wall. They stay on the conveyor and go through the wall. I'm going to do just as an emergency type of thing. I'm going to put I'm actually gonna do like well, let's see if I can do well, no, I don't want to do that. I want to have like a barricade type thing. Like that. Maybe I just have to jump over it as I come around. That way they're like, you know, because they were kind of getting really close to me. I didn't like that. So they fall in. Oh, look, another one that glitched. Another one glitched. Another one glitched. So unless I take the conveyors out, those are going to be stuck there. So maybe at some point they might despawn. Or I might just eventually have a massive amount of items that I cannot get. Or maybe the conveyors will get fixed and they work. But now that is... that works. And I don't have the issue of stuff flinging everywhere of the vacuums. Spots, yeah. I would expect that to be the case, and that they can stop with that, you know. What was it? I needed something else for another one. I need more copper wire. Let's make one more Tesla. And I'm going to go ahead and get my button. Because I'm just going to do a tap to arm button. And I'm going to put the button next to the conveyor. Like right here. That's all I should have to do. And later on I can add like power connection over here. There it goes again. Another just freezes up. And whatever button I'm pushing at that point, it treats like I'm still holding it down. And that's only with the new updates. Like that. Timmy, you've emerged from your cocoon. There we go. All right. Just for safety purposes, I'm going to do this. On button push, we're going to have both of these turn on. And then we're going to do a timer. So turn on both of them, and we're going to do a wait. I'm going to say 2 Tesla coils. Don't want to drain their power too much. I'm going to say 10 seconds. Should be more than enough to knock out whatever bots there are in there. And I should be completely safe there. No damage. And that should be ranged enough that they can hit there. If not, then I can move them down a bit. So, big bots of death. Which actually works fine over here. I mean, I don't even have to, like, worry about it. I can let them build up over there if I want while I'm in my base. And then all I do is just run over here, you know, lead them into this area. I actually should have had it facing that way with the whole thing. Oh, and you know what? That's... Yeah, I could always just recreate it, turn it around. But for now, this is fine. See how I'm doing over here with this. Nice bit of supplies. Go ahead and grab those. And another stutter. It's like, I don't even have anything going. That's out of fuel. That's turned off. That's going. And, you know, the coal auto miner might be going, but that's really it. I don't have anything else going. And I keep getting stutters, so it's not like I'm doing a lot of stuff for it to calculate. It's gotta be something with the conveyors causing a problem. Yeah. While I wait, I will work. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where you visit? Area 51. I mean, there's the catch. You didn't say you could visit it, but there would be no repercussions. You could visit Area 51 and then be arrested and interrogated and locked away for the rest of your life. And be a missing person, you know, type of deal. You know, kind of like, I mean, yeah, you could say, oh, I want to visit, you know, the White House, but I want to visit the Oval Office kind of thing. Okay, well, you know, that could probably work as long as you're under guard, or, you know, part of a special tour that's happening at the time. I don't know where I would visit. I mean, not going anything like out of the ordinary. Just like, hey, you know, where would you visit? It'd be Japan. Just all of Japan, because I would actually, like, want to have, like, 2 months to travel Japan at least. Might be Windows updating. No, it's not. It's not stuttering because of Windows updates, because my Windows updates are locked to where I have to manually go and do it, because this is Pro that I'm using. I'm using the Pro version, so I can disable updates per administrator. I didn't even think about the fact that the fence would get damaged by them. That might get moved, but I want to be able to see this. Oh, now he's all afraid. But the other one is over there still. That beep is way too loud. It goes for way too far. Like right there, I can see him. He's there. And I still hear him as though he's like right there. I've got one that fell off to the side where it would not let me build. So yeah, I'm losing a little bit. But I mean, it's fine. That could be a good one just for like really big attacks. Like let them build up over time and then just let them all load up in there and just big destruction. Lots of items getting dropped. Hopefully dislodging some of those. Maybe when I reload the save, some of those will dislodge. All right. So, well, it's about to be nighttime anyway. I guess I'll leave that on. Actually, I'm going to just do this. I'm just going to go ahead and just for now, because I'm tired of messing with the batteries on that. Boom. There we go. Daytime, it should just be solar power. Nighttime, it should be battery. So I'll drag that out more. Oh, one of these, I guess probably during that lag, fell off the wrong way. Or maybe it fell at the wrong time too quickly and hit one of the things. There it goes again. Oh, and we got an attack coming. I think it's hard to tell. So it goes up high and then it drops down to the terrain. So it looks almost like it's landing again. You're behind 2 minutes. That could be a problem. You will go Germany because you want to drink German beer. I mean, you could get German beer elsewhere, you know, imported. You know, you don't have to go to Germany. I would say if I was going to do anything like that, to go specifically someplace just to drink, I'd want to go to Copenhagen, I think is where it is. Copenhagen, because they have the Carlsberg, I want to say it's Carlsberg Brewery, and it's got the largest collection of unopened beer bottles in the world, and they actually do like taste testing events, stuff like that. Or, and I don't know if the place will do it, but there's also a brewery that is built in, it's like an old monastery that was the original brewery where it was built, and it's the oldest active brewery in the world. So if I was going to do something because I wanted to go someplace to drink, that would be one of the, you know, the two choices right there. I'd rather just go, again, I'd go to Japan because I'd want to be able to, besides eat a lot of fresh sushi, like right off the boat, they cut it right there, you eat it. Kind of fresh sushi. I would love that. I want to, like, you know, go see like some of their historical sites, you know, like that. Like I'd also go to Europe too, but you know, saying I'd visit Europe is a very big area. Saying visit Japan, it's like a country, but it's, you know, a collection of islands. It's a little bit smaller in size. All right. Oh, God. Again, another little stutter there, a little hiccup, and I was like, I hope I land at least on the conveyor section and not just out in the middle of the bots getting just destroyed. See, that's coal. That's iron. It's not really that far away. I could do like a nice little setup here to produce oil. And once I have solar power for all the production, then it's like infinite production. I won't really need as much oil then. Need as much for fuel then. Oh, maybe I could do like a glass pane or something like that. What the? So they missed the ramp, or they just went through the ramp? And we got a big guy coming. If he doesn't shoot me in the back, this will be a good test run. He shot me in the back. Okay, yeah, this might be one of those things where it would be better to put it over there. So I could just try to lead them away and then climb up onto my normal base platform and sit up above. Ah! And now, of course, they want to go up top while I'm being shot at. Hi, bud. Come on, everybody up the ramp. Oh, he hit the fence with his knife, his little swordy thing. I'm afraid to get too close to him. Come on, fall in. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to have to find something other than fencing for this. And the walls. Look at that blue. Oh, wow. Okay, that is not long enough to take out him. We'll do 15 seconds. How about that? Oh, there's one stuck over there. It wasn't even getting targeted. Wow. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, yeah. I could get some good supplies with this setup. It's a little extra hassle because I have to leave my base. But it seems to be a little bit better at picking up stuff than this little thing. And why is my jump not working but half the time now? Okay, so that was a good test run there. I mean, that was 2 groups and a big guy all together. And yeah, I had to adjust my timer a little bit, but that's okay. I got me a box of death, which is absolutely not at all the best method, but it works. And it's fun. It's a great way to get them all in there. I think I'm going to have to move the Tesla coils in towards the middle a bit more because they were on the side where the button is and they weren't getting any damage there. I mean, technically, because I have the conveyor outside already, I could just make another conveyor that runs along the length to the back of it. So I just basically get there. Once they're in, I drop down. The button's there. The box is there. Everything's like right there. And all I got to do is just, you know, wait for everything to finish. Or just actually, if I put everything on that side, I hit the button and walk away. Just come back over here. Just done. They'll be coming after me, trying to get out, and be right there by the Tesla coils getting damaged. That's probably the best thing to do. I just need to move the button. Now I have to redo the programming. Move the button, move the box, add a conveyor to the back, and I can just walk back here, be done with it. I don't even have to move the box, really, if I don't want to. I need to move the button to the back, hit the button, come back, get stuff out of the box. I might want to put... I think I'm going to try to find a way to put a wall up along the edge of the ramp so that they cannot get stuck under the ramp. I have just, you know, stuff there to keep them out. That's it. Yeah, conveyors are definitely a big disappointment right now, I would say. They just do not work anywhere close to what they should. And it's actually, I'm going to say they're less useful now than the previous design because of the flaws with the conveyors right now. So maybe a new update before next time. If not, I don't know. I might see if there's something else. I did see, and now we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to go ahead and save and quit. And we'll bring Timmy back out. Because Timmy actually emerged from the cocoon. There you go. Wake up. Alright. I did see. I'll wait on this. If you've been looking at Icarus, you know, the new game that has been doing beta weekends, Icarus just moved back their release date. I don't know exactly when it happened, but it was set for November 20th, or maybe it was 25th. I can't remember which of those, but it was end of November. Now it's December. I want to say December 4th, and this is taking a while to save right now. So if that is one you've been wanting to get, yeah, it's December 4th. It's been delayed to, and the pre-purchase promotion, the 10% off, has been extended. It was going to end like November 27th or something. It's now extended to December 13th. So they're going to let it go for 9 days after the release date of the game. So they pushed it back a little bit. Not like, oh, hey, we're going to push it back a year or push it back 2 months. It's back like, it's like 2 weeks later. I guess they felt like they were going to have, they wanted to do maybe a little bit more testing, a little more work with it. So yeah, if you're wanting to get that, you're going to have to wait a couple weeks longer. And again, if you want to get it right now, I don't think you can pre-order it. But I don't think they've got any more beta weekends announced right now. So you'll still be waiting to play it. Two hours with a train to where? Copenhagen? From you? That's good. That's a nice place, nice opportunity. I know when I visited London, Paris was a 3-hour train ride from London, but I was more interested in like really in the stuff around London. I didn't want to spend my whole day, like 6 hours of a day traveling just to go see the Eiffel Tower or something. Are you awake? You want a treat now? You want a snack? Knocked it on your foot. All right, I'll put it there. He might still be full from last night. Everybody that's got his Instagram probably already saw it, that we did salmon last night. I bought some thick salmon fillets. I mean, they were big, they were thick, and it was a pair of them, and it was $7 at Aldi's. And I was like, I wasn't planning to cook salmon, but man, those looked good. It was fresh, not frozen. I went ahead, I'm buying it. Timmy gets a fillet, I get a fillet. Bought some asparagus and other veggies to cook. I think the whole meal was right around like $10, $11. And I still have half of the asparagus, half of the veggies for tonight. And Timmy got his whole fillet. His bowl was full of salmon, and he ate it up. He got done. He went, bleh. Nice burp, licked his chops, and then started staring at me wanting some of mine. So he did get a little bit of mine, didn't you? Yeah. He might just be full. He may not want a treat right now. Oh, you ate it finally. All right, go on. I figure you might be too full still. Well, thank you, Jenny. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're gonna save for the deluxe version of, Icarus. That's definitely going to help because the deluxe version is $90 with that 10% off. I don't know if I'm going to care to go with the deluxe version. Where is the deluxe version anyway? I don't remember if it was like just extra like cosmetics or what. I know some cases, some, you know, developers like get the deluxe version, and the deluxe version is strictly you get the like a soundtrack download for it. So you can listen to the soundtrack outside of it. Let's see. Standard edition, beta weekend access, one outpost. Deluxe edition, you get the next 2 DLC chapters, 2 extra outposts. Okay. And exclusive and virus suit. So it's a cosmetic thing, but you also get the DLCs without having to buy anything extra for that. So yeah. If you're wanting to go ahead and do that, you know, it's $90 for the deluxe edition. I'm gonna wait. I might try to look at some of the beta weekend videos a bit more and see if I want to spend that much on it. I always hate having to go and do the deluxe edition like right off the bat like that. And I think Mechanica has completely hosed up. It still has not closed. It's just sitting. I don't know if it's actually trying to, like, it's struggling to save my game because of something being in the way or what, but it is stuck here. It's just sitting here. I mean, it's at minimal. See, it's not even writing anything to the disk. I'm closing it. That's, I broke Mechanica on the closeout. Oh, it was a good dinner. It was very tasty. It's just gonna get the regular game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really watch some video gameplay for people who've been doing the beta weekends. That makes me say, I think this is going to be worth that $90. Right now, I stick more to the, you know, if there's a DLC and I'm having fun with the base game, I might, you know, I'll pay for the DLC later if I have to do that. You know, I'm more likely getting the base game, but you know, it all depends. I might watch some gameplay from somebody who had a great time with it on one of the last beta weekends, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the full thing. I don't know. Thank you, Jason. You have a good week as well. Same to everybody else. Yeah, you gotta go pack for your vacation. Take a week to pack enough clothes for vacation, right? Somebody's saying, women. So a week of vacation, you're going to take 3 months worth of clothes. Here, I'm a guy. Give me a pair of shorts and some socks and a couple of t-shirts, and I'm good for a month. Right? Timmy's like, just give me a jacket for this cold weather. I'm fine. That's all he wants. You leave on Friday, so you will be too preoccupied Saturday next week to join the stream, is what you're saying. We should not be expecting Jenny to be on the stream next week. That would be, yeah. Because if you leave Friday, you'll be busy, hit the beach. Oh, unless you're on the beach and you're like, I'm going to stream from my phone while I get a little bit of a tan. Okay. Let's see. We got... Oh, man. We are just shy now 3 weeks from official Black Friday, you know, what used to be the big shopping day. Now it's all bleeding into the whole month. Black November. And, you know, good luck getting some of those new graphics cards on discount since somebody just stole a truckload of them the other day. That's not going to help out. Z1 Gaming played it. See, I still just could not buy it to justify playing it for like a weekend and then be stuck again. You know, it's like games that say, oh yeah, you can play it right now, but every month we're resetting the server for the updates, so you have no progress saved. I got tired of that. There's a few games out there. One of It's an Old West game, but it's a building survival game I played when I was doing Twitch still. And I remember at one point they reset all the game stuff. Like it reset everything and I had to start over. And since then I've seen stuff with it being like, oh yeah, now like there's no further development updates. It's basically just like, hey, server reset, server wipe, you know, all that. I could not justify buying a game knowing that I'm going to be forced to lose my progress on a regular basis. I'll wait till it's available and I can actually sit there and, you know, keep my progress at least for a little while, at least till there's like a major update overhauling something. You'll be on Thursday. Good. He did just for the video. See, again, it's still a case of I don't want to just do something just for the sake of making videos for it. I want to do something I'm at least going to make sure I enjoy. And that if I'm not going to be able to keep my progress, I'm not going to enjoy it as much. What's the point of doing all this if in the end I'm going to start over again, you know, the next time? So yeah, I just could not justify going ahead and jumping on that. I'm gonna wait till it's early access, available for everybody, normal early access, and then get it. But yeah, that got delayed. If that is one of those ones you were looking forward to, I was looking forward to it, but it is delayed a little bit. I think that's the only one I saw the date change on that I was looking at. Trying to see what else there was. Oh yeah, if you don't have it and you want it, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is on sale again. It's one of the ones they keep pushing up all over the place on the suggested. There's one I saw. Let's see if I can find it. That was like free for a moment. It was something. It was a zombie survival type game, but it was completely free, and it's like an MMO. Grant, I'm sure they're gonna add like cosmetics or something later that you have to pay for, but yeah, it was like I can't remember what it was. It was something like came up in one of the suggested. And now I'm not seeing it anywhere. Of course. Oh, there's another one. If you want to experience something that makes you want a pet, want to go rescue a pet, they do have Animal Shelter Prologue was released on the 3rd, November 3rd, and it's basically a simulator for working in an animal shelter. If you want to check that out and see these animals that you're like, oh, I hope they get adopted in the game. It makes you want to adopt an animal. You can go do, you know, your good thing and adopt a dog or a cat that is, you know, at a shelter and needs a better life. Good way to make, you know, go get some adoptions going. Forza Horizon 5. No. I don't believe I will be playing that because I have no, like, I'm not a racing game type of person. That is not my thing. Like, playing Just Cause 3, that was one of my least favorite parts of the game, was having to do the racing, the driving courses. I'm not a driving sim person. Subnautica is neglecting, you mean, no, World's just neglecting the console version. Well, you know, part of it is going to be the limitations on the console, you know, itself, and you're having to recode it. That's why I say don't get the Xbox Game Pass version, the Microsoft Game Pass version, store version, because they had to restrict certain things to make it compliant to what Microsoft wanted, which means you can't mod it. You know, and this is probably going to have other stuff that makes it run a little bit differently than the other version on it. Plus, you know, it's a console. You're still stuck on whatever the hardware can do, and if your hardware is failing, it's not like you can just go upgrade. you know, by buying more RAM, buying a better drive, things like that. Plus, Subnautica was originally PC game. It expanded out to consoles, and then Xbox, Below Zero was for consoles, like Switch, everything right off the bat, because, they wanted to get more sales, more money, obviously. Debbie? Okay. You want to say bye? You want to say bye? Mr. Mayor, what are you shaking? Alright. Well, that's it. We're going to wrap it up, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good week. Jenny, have fun packing for your vacation. And, go cook dinner. Yeah. Go help cook dinner, not handle it all. But, yeah, I'm going to go do similar, figure out what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I think Timmy's just going to get his fancy food, but I got to figure out what I'm going to cook. And that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us, and normal, schedule this week. And we'll see you all Thursday. If not, we'll see you Saturday or whenever. But have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.